Thank you to all of you for having me as your commencement speaker. This is my first official commencement address, so it's new territory for all of us. And what a crazy year it's been. When you thought about your last year of school, I don't think anybody had this in mind. School can be difficult enough as is at times, let alone when changed by a pandemic, protests, riots, and worse. It's not easy to get through school when not only are your classes shut down, but everything at home and at work is turned upside down as well. Kids, family, health, all thrown up in the air. To be able to juggle all that and get to where you are today is special and amazing. And amazing is exactly what each and every one of you are. Those of you who have entered the Dallas County Community College path have chosen a special path. What I love about the DCCCD is that you're able to make it fit just who you are. It's easy to do what everybody else does. It's hard to find your own path. I know that some people look down on the community college experience. They're wrong. With community college, you get the best of all worlds. You get to learn. You get to learn how to learn. You get to make new friendships that will last a lifetime. And while everybody else is freaking out about how they're going to repay their student loans and wondering whether or not they'll get their money's worth and how old they'll be when they're able to pay off those loans, you don't. You know that you have already made a smarter decision about your future than they ever will. Which got me thinking, right about now, you should be excited and smiling, knowing what a great decision you've made. In fact, smiling is not enough. So wherever you're watching this, whoever you're watching with, your family, your friends, I want you to stand up and do a graduation celebration dance. Right like this. Go ahead. I'll wait. And I want you to get it on video. Did you get that? Because I know out of that, we've got a few TikTok superstars in the waiting. Because this is fun. This is supposed to be an exciting moment because you are a trendsetter. You guys are the smart ones. While it took a pandemic for so many other people looking to continue their education to realize that going to a great community college system like the DCCCD is the best approach, you beat them to it. Congratulations. That's worth dancing about. Now, graduation obviously is a reason to celebrate, but it's also a point where we ponder our futures. What are we going to do next? What kind of job should we get? What kind of job do we want? Can we even get a job given all that's going on? But let me tell you a quick story. You know the last time unemployment was in double digits in the United States? It was the year I graduated from college. And I'm going to give you the exact same advice that I was given. First, you don't need the perfect job. There is no such thing as a perfect job, but every job is the perfect opportunity to learn. You just paid for an education, and now finally, you'll get paid to learn. You know what? After I graduated from college, I went through 4 jobs in 3 years. My first job was at a bank and lasted 9 months. My second job was selling franchise TV repair centers. Seriously, that was my job. That lasted 9 months. Then I moved to Dallas, lived in the village, lived 6 guys in a 3-bedroom apartment, slept on the floor, didn't have my own room, didn't have my own closet, nothing. Got a job working at night as a bartender until I got a job during the day as a salesperson at a software store. Want to guess how long that job lasted? 9 months. Some of those jobs I liked, some I didn't, but in every single one of them, even the ones I got fired from, I learned so much that helped me in my future businesses. Sometimes it was learning what not to do, but I still look back at those jobs and smile when I realize how much they helped me. So, second, your job doesn't need to be a career. In pro sports, players love to be free agents. That's their chance to take their skills and go and find a better situation for themselves. The same applies to you. Wherever, whatever your first job is, it's just going to be the first of many, many stepping stones for you. Third, the most important business skill that you can carry through with you through the rest of your life is a desire to learn. The only certainty we all have in our lives is the uncertainty of what comes next. Just think of all the changes that have taken place in your life, from iPhones to apps to cloud computing to a pandemic. Hopefully, this will be the last viral emergency we all will face, but there will always be something new that changes how we live and work. When you have an excitement to always be learning, you always have the ability to adapt and thrive, no matter what comes your way. And finally, we're entering a brave new world. We're going through a complete reset of the world, society, in so many respects. Who knows all the ways that things are going to change? But what I do know is that there will never be a better time to impact the world. Where there is change, there is opportunity. And in 20 years, we'll look back to the pandemic of 2020 and realize that there were 20, 30, 50 or more world-changing companies, charities, movements that were created that just changed everything. And I know that each and every one of you watching this video will have, at one point in your life, that one idea, that idea that gets you that crazy feeling in your stomach and gets your heart pumping, that one idea that you tell your friends and family about and they love it. And they tell you, you got to do it, you got to go for it. That one idea that you look up online and no one has done it before. That one idea that you think can change the world. And when you get that one idea, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. Why not me? Why can't it be my idea that changes the game, that changes the world? And why can't it be right now? Because the answer is, it can be. It can be you. It can be your idea. It can be your business, your charity, your movement that changes everything. Because as of right now, you are officially a graduate of the DCCCD. And it's time for each and every one of you to go for it and be who you are destined to be. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.